I'm not talking about what will happen. I'm telling you what I saw. The Dallas Cowboys got punked yesterday. Straight up punked. That is a fact.
You know what that means?
If you watch the game,
you know what that
they
means?
got punked.
Okay.
They got punked yesterday.
Cowboys, you heard it. You got
yesterday.
Punked in Seattle. Punked.
Let me be clear about something here, because Cowboy Nation is a bit sensitive. I don't blame y'all, by the way. If I've been out of the playoffs for the last 3 years, I'd be sensitive too. These are the same Giants that are 4-0 at the new Cowboy Stadium. Thank goodness you finally changed your name. AT&T might as well make money off the name of the name of the stadium instead of just calling it Cowboy Stadium and reminding everybody where you lose all the time. No need to do that. Change the name. Go ahead, do that. Tony Romo outplayed the best quarterback in football right now in Peyton Manning. Okay, I played him for 58 minutes. He was spectacular for 58 minutes. He was sensational for 58 minutes. But the last 2 minutes, just give it time. They'll mess it up. And that's what they did. Go ahead, Skip. I'm sorry, man.
That might be the fakest laugh I've ever seen on TV.
It's not fake at all. Skip, if you know anything about me and the Cowboys, I laugh all the time.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tell me when you're finished.
Yours. A third consecutive year. They started with this 2-3 record, right?
Thank you.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
I think so, right?
That's correct.
Let me tell you something, Skip. You know, it's interesting that you say that, because you're seeing the light. I'm very proud of you.
Last year.
Oh, stop it. You sat up there every time, and then it didn't stop you from starting the preseason, just gloating about them the way that you did. You can't help it, because you get caught up in it.
You couldn't help it either.
Don't give me you two. I'm talking about you.
You too.
I'm talking about you.
You too
I'm talking
couldn't
about
help
you.
it.
Stay
You
with
were
me. I'm talking about
about
you. I'm talking about you. This is what you do. This is what you do when it comes to the Cowboys. Skip, you can't help yourself, because you want to love them, and you do love them, but you don't want to accept the fact that they're going to break your heart. This is what they do. And he was pointing out how Tony Romo tripped over his offensive lineman's foot. These kind of things happen. So it's not all on Tony Romo. It's something that happens. It's the Cowboys. Obviously, tripping over him is an accident. It's waiting to happen because it's the Cowboys.
Who is the best quarterback in the NFC East? I'll start with you first, Stephen A.
What? You're definitely not going to get me to say Tony Romo, or shall I say Antonio Romo, because that's really his name, Antonio. Skip Bayless. Stop the presses. I have changed my mind. I'm picking the Cowboys to win this game, Skip. I'm picking the Cowboys to win this game. I do believe that Jerry Jones believes in his team. And why, I have no idea. I really, really don't.
Okay. We got the secret sauce.
Hold on.
Great.
Stephen A. Skip says, why not? They got the secret sauce. There's something special in the throwing motion. You're not buying in.
They have a new salon parlor, something where they give you special pedicures and manicures too. This is so nauseating, it makes me want to throw up. It really, really gets on my nerves, because you got DeMarco Murray coming up here, imitating Mark McGuire. Doesn't even know that he's pleading the fifth with everything he's saying. We're not here to talk about the past. We're moving forward. Really, really. What are they going to do, Skip? They're going to come to us next with a recipe for lasagna, and we're going to sit there and talk about that too? Let me break down this roster to you. DeMarco Murray is no scrub. He doesn't have any future in television, no doubt about that, but he can certainly run the football when healthy with your new $55 million quarterback, who, by the way, now that you paid him, now he's going to put forth the due diligence. After I paid him. You didn't find this out before you paid him. You paid them first, because they're the Dallas Cowboys. And somehow, some way, because of the star on the helmet. And by the way, I have no problems with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
You have a problem with them?
I have none whatsoever. They deserve the stars. But that's about it. Whatever the expectation is for the Dallas Cowboys, they will not meet them.
I think I might trust Romo's instincts to call plays more than I would Jason Garrett's. That's just me.
I agree. I would love to see Tony Romo call his own plays. By all means, please let Mr. Erratic himself, Mr. One Playoff Victory in 8 years, call his own plays. Knock yourself out. Talk about an accident waiting to happen. Oh, it'd be beautiful. Talk about Comedy Central. I mean, just watch a Cowboys game on a weekly basis. You'd get your fill. Please. He got his money. Well, guess what? He's going to give up golf. He's going to work hard. He's dedicated. 8 years in. 8 years in.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about he's going to call his plays. 8 years in. Oh, he's going to be in the film room more. Now, 8 years in, I am not the one making news about the Cowboys. Jerry Jones keeps opening his mouth and giving us new material. That's not my fault. I'm in Chicago, minding my business.
I will give you this. I've got them in the playoffs. I do not have them winning the division, but this will launch them.
Where is your Diet Mountain Dew? Where is it?
It's over there.
Give me that Diet Mountain Dew. Have it checked.
Because
you just sat there and said that the Giants are going to lose by 21 points.
38-17. Yep.
I want that Diet Mountain Dew checked today. There's nothing wrong with you.
Well,
give it to me.
Remember,
smell it.
I don't drink it. Don't put your lips on that, but then I can't drink it.
I'm keeping it over here for now. Somebody get me somebody. I want this tested. The Giants going to lose by 21 points?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to be tested. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish. Dallas, despite always being loaded, what comes with it is expectations. And expectations they almost never meet. You understand? 17 years, 2 playoff appearances, 8 years as a starting quarterback. Tony Romo, 1 playoff victory. You talking to me about Dallas? They'll find a way, because they always do, to mess it up. That's who they are. That's the problem. If you sat up there and you just made a conventional pick that we could lean on and said it makes sense, oh, that's easy. Jerry Jones doesn't feel enough credit for that. But if he looks like the brilliant one and gets something that no one else saw, you see, I have educated you all. I've shown you that I know something that you don't. It's about the hype machine that is the Dallas Cowboys. And guess what, Skip? They've regressed to being nothing but hype. That's what they are. You're America's team, and you haven't even had the decency to play in the January. Are you kidding me? They are pathetic. Pathetic. Dallas, let me tell you something. And by the way, Des Bryant sitting there running around talking. I will come to Big D with cameras to sit down and interview that brother. Sit in front of me and defend the Dallas Cowboys and what they are and what they represent. And then the penultimate game, the next to the last game of the regular season, they go up against the Dallas Cowboys at FedEx Field. And you know what the beauty about it is, Eric Allen? You know what the beauty about it is? The Dallas Cowboys, the last 2 years, they lost the last game of the season. With the NFC East crowd on the line. This time they ain't gonna wait. They're gonna do it a week before. And then as a result, they're gonna finish with the same record as the Redskins, okay? In Tony Romo's career, 8 years starting, he only has 1 playoff victory, Jeff Saturday. 1. That's just pathetic. That's Cutler-like, okay? People who hate the Cowboys love Tony Romo because he never lets you down. Big moment arises, and he'll mess up.
Stephen A., you want to weigh in with that nice sweater, T-shirt combination?
Take a position, Darren. Are they going to make the playoffs or not?
If the question
what are they going to do,
was
Darren?
that the question that was posed to me? We got to figure out how it goes week in and week out.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Come on with it.
You're going to talk to me about inconsistency? And Dallas's middle name should be inconsistency. So don't give me anybody else. Nobody's more consistent than them. If they are indeed America's team, then that means they have caused extreme suffering throughout this great nation of ours, Skip Bayless, and something needs to be done about it. And if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes.
Are you afraid to take a stand?
First of all, I'm not afraid of anything. I am getting tired of you interrupting me and trying to twist my words. They still smacked them around, beat them down. Dallas Cowboys got punked yesterday. Let's call it what it is.
That's a strong term.
I said yesterday they got punked. You got Des Bryant, 141 receiving yards, looking like a flat-out stud, having his efforts wasted. Why? Because of drama. But that's Big D. That's what it's all about.
Okay, so from here on, going forward, you still expect Tony Romo to stink it up occasionally and cost Dallas games?
Yes.
I must admit, I was at a huge disadvantage in our first debate. I almost lost our first debate. So, Stephen A. Smith. I'm sorry, I got to do it.
He's drinking his spinach. Popeye's ready.
Diet Mountain Dew. Now we're on an even playing field.